Welcome back everybody to another MOTOBOB video. We're here at EICMA in Milan for the biggest and best motorcycle show in the world. And the question is, how do you make the coolest retro motorcycle for 2024? Well, a good starting point would be a very good naked bike, something like the Yamaha MT09. It's got an 889cc inline triple. It makes about 120 horsepower, 90 newton meters of peak torque. Snappy, lively, fun engine wrapped in a modern chassis that handles particularly well. You've got lightweight spin-forged wheels that make them super thin at the rim, so it's quick in terms of changing direction, an upside-down fork, 4-pot radially mounted brakes, and then a really decent tech package that's got modes and rider aids and all that good stuff. This thing is very, very fun on the road, but it has to be said, styling-wise, it's very, very modern. And so if you do like retro bikes, maybe this one isn't going to be for you. That, my friends, is exactly why Yamaha have this bike in their lineup, the XSR900. It's basically an MT09, but it's just got a more heritage-inspired styling package. So you can see there's little features like the round headlight at the front, the old school Yamaha style paint job, the shape of the tank, and also if I hop off it, you got this big seat hump that's a sort of 80s or 90s sports bike feature. And there aren't necessarily that many big changes to the rest of the bike. You still get that brilliant engine, super entertaining. They have lowered the seat a bit and lengthened the swing arm, so it's a slightly different ergonomic, a slightly different handling style, but overall, basically, this is a cool looking MT09. Thing is though, Yamaha didn't want to stop there, and I guess they thought they could go still one further better with this, the XSR900 DB40 concept. It's an even more sporty take on that XSR900 platform, and they actually ran this, if you check out the little stickers, at Goodwood Festival of Speed, which is a sort of celebration of fast cars and bikes, and you ride up the hill as a sort of demonstration of what your particular vehicle can do. I've done it a couple of years ago, fantastic fun, but yeah, they used it to show off this bike, and what you've effectively got is a half-faired version with clip-on bars, so it looks a little more, you know, up and over the front, more like a sports bike. And also, instead of having like a squishy seat hump for a passenger to sit on, they've made it proper bodywork. So this is single seat, almost cafe racer inspired, but also, like I say, with that 90s or 80s kind of look to it. And don't you just hate it when manufacturers show you a really great looking or interesting looking motorcycle only to either scrap it instead of taking it into production or put out something that looks similar but inferior? That's exactly what Yamaha haven't done, because for 2024 that concept bike has given birth to this, the XSR900 GP, and it takes the same, you know, half fairing, the same kind of bodywork, but makes it look even better with this incredible looking paint job with the bright red, the white, the yellow where the number board would be on the front there. You've got yellow at the back as well, and I think it's just an absolute stunner. Also, they've managed to work out a way to get the headlight into this tiny little pocket on the front there, and that means it almost looks like race ready. It doesn't look like a road bike. So for me, this is just right up there with the most desirable new bikes for the next model year. And in the retro category, I don't think anything new can beat it. Now, it also gets some of the upgrades, I believe, that the MT09 got for 2024. So you've got a TFT display, which looks cool, a new switchgear as well to help navigate it. So there are some technical and practical improvements, but mainly the big difference if you're riding it that you're going to notice from the XSR900 is this clip-on bar that gets you down into the cockpit and a little fairing here to tuck in behind. Is it practical versus that bike? Probably not. It's going to be a little less comfortable, but do I really, 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 really want one? Absolutely. And then, when I thought it didn't get any better, like a few hours later or maybe the next day, they announced this accessory pack, which gives it a fairing lower, and it looks even better. And then also on that bike, you get the MT09's exhaust, which is underslung, and it's got the two little exits there. Doesn't look, you know, in keeping necessarily with the rest of the bike. So you can get the Akropovich little accessory pipe that comes up the side there. And for me, this just absolutely completes the look for what I said is, and still believe is, the coolest retro of 2024. As always, I'd love to know what you guys think of it, so do let me know down in the comments below. We've got loads more bikes from EICMA in our playlist on the screen now, so do give it a click to see all of the content. We've got some brilliant bikes. Hit subscribe if you've not already, and you'll see the new videos as soon as they go live. Many thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time.